Hey everybody, it's Collector Dude. I gotta show you some comic books that I just picked up. I went to Half Price Books, like I always do, uh, and I went to my local comic book store and picked up a few things. But I might have talked about that on another video. But this one right here, I went to I think two Half Price Books to look at, and picked up a few nice books. Um, some of them I think I passed up before, and I said, yeah, you know what, get them this time. Um, some of them aren't worth really anything, but I just like the covers, and I said, you know what, I want to look at it and see what it's about. This one right here, The Amazing Spider-Man, number 660. I like the cover, and I like that Spider-Man was in a white suit. I'd like to find the other ones around it. I think some of them are maybe worth a little bit of money, but I wanted to get this just to see what was going on in here, and see what the story was about, and see Dan Slott wrote it, everything. So I want to check this out. And some of his stories are doing well and are worth a little bit of money, and I picked up a bunch of stuff at Half Price Books over the years from him. But I want to check this out too, so if you know anything about it, let me know. But I like to pick up one. I think the first one has Spider-Man on the front of it, like leaping and everything in a Spider-Man pose with just him. But I thought it looked really cool, so I grabbed it. I paid $1.99 for that. So Amazing Spider-Man 660. And this one was cool. When I looked at it, it was like a remake of Silence of the Lambs, but it's with Deadpool. And this is Deadpool Merc with a Mouth, number 13. I grabbed this one. This was cool. I like how that is. The only thing was it had a bend down here in the corner, you can see. And it was like a few pages, I had to bend them back and flatten them out to get it. But this one I paid $1.99 for as well. Usually when I see his stuff, I'll check it to see if it's worth anything, and I'll grab it because he has so many books. And then I picked up a few just for story reasons, but I've been trying to get stuff of value and everything. But this is a really cool cover, so I grabbed that one. And this one, when I saw it, I said, hey, you know what? I never saw this before, and I've seen it on Prelude, a Prelude book with Lady Deadpool, but this is Lady Deadpool number 1. And I picked this one up, and this was $1.99. It was a Woman of Marvel one-shot. So I grabbed this one. That looks really cool. Pizza, pizza, pizza. I don't know the history behind her, everything, and what made her Lady Deadpool, but I have to do some research on it just to find out where she came from and who made her up. Was it Rob, or did somebody else make it up or something from Marvel or not? I don't know. Then I picked up these. I passed them up before, and I thought that I like Star Trek. So I said, it's Harlan Ellison's The City on the Edge of Forever. Original teleplay, it says. I got issues 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, or 3, 4, and 5 are subscription covers. But this was the original cover here. Number 1 I couldn't find. I think number 1 is worth the most. But the artwork's beautiful in these. It's painted. It's almost like close to Alex Ross and the other artists that paint realistic. So it was really nice. So that's number 2. Here's number 3. Here's number 4. And number 5. And this, if you saw this movie or TV show, this episode was really good. It was a really good episode. I mean, it's nice. These were all $2 each, so it was a really good show. I mean, you were like, wow, what was going on? And Kirk and Spock and everything. I like when they go back in time. The episodes when they go back in time, even when they do it in the later ones, like Enterprise, or when they do it in Deep Space Nine, or they do it in the Next Generation. When they go back in time, it's really cool, especially when they do the ones where they're going back and they meet a gang or a mob or something, like that. Is pretty cool. So, one of the good ones is when they go back and like Nazi style Germany and stuff like that. You're like, wow. So, but here's one, X-Men Origins Deadpool. Usually when I see the origin books, I always pick them up. So this one's worth a little bit. This is Marvel one-shot number 1 with Deadpool. This was $1.99. So I thought that was cool. I picked that up. You see the cover there. Just an origin story. The artwork's not as good as the artwork on the outside. It's okay though, but thought it was cool. The artwork in the Star Trek books are really nice. And I always pick up the What If comic books. This is a What If X-Men Wedding album. This is number 60, and this was $1. So I didn't have this one, and I got like a short box of all the What If books that I have so far. I like to try to get all of them if I can. And this was cool. I went through it. They been putting out a lot of trades, and at the one store that I go to, and they had a big cart, and it was stacked like, I'd say, a foot tall with all these little trade paperbacks and some bigger and thicker ones and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? Let me see what they have. And I flipped through them. I was talking to a friend that I saw there. He was there, like looking through the records out and trying to pick up records. And I was on the other side, and he was looking at his phone and pushing the records over. He didn't move. He kind of flinched a little bit, and I kept pushing him over. He didn't look up. And he looks up finally, he starts laughing. He goes, I was wondering what the heck. So who's pushing all these records over? And I start laughing and walked over to the comic books and started looking at them. And then he finished what he was doing and came over, and we talked a little bit, and he picked up a bunch of different things. I picked up a few books like what you see here and this one here that I'm going to show you. And then when he was leaving, he picked up something. He spent a pretty good amount of money on over $100 for it. It was like Yellow. I forgot the name of the character. It was an old artist and old paperwork, and it was prints and stuff like that. It was titled Yellow on the front of it. It was like in black and white and had yellow and yellow. And I forgot what he said it was, but it was really cool. But and I heard him say from the register, it's probably about 20 feet away, hey, you have one of those calendar coupons with the discount on it? He goes, no, I don't have anything. He said, I have a different car and everything. So I got about 20 of them in my wallet. I walked over to him. No, not that many. I think I had about that many. They took some of them. Sometimes they scan it and give it back to you. But I cut them all out, and I keep them in my wallet. I think I got about 10. And I gave it to him. And he saved about like $14-15 on his order. So when he bought it, so it helped him out. So, but always looking out, trying to. But this is cool. This Batman Dailies, 1943 to 1946. It was $9.99. And I was like, that is very cool. And here's the side. And then the back. Very cool. You see the original price was, I don't think it's on there. I have to check the inside, but it's pretty thick. But I'll show you the inside. The original price was $20. And I see it going online for more though. I'm like, why? It was a really nice book. So let me show you the inside. I'll take the dust jacket off. And so here's the dust jacket. They got it's pretty thick in the back and the front, everything. So it's kind of thick. It's got folded over. But here's what the cover looks like. And this is the front. This is the side. Here's the back. It's really nice. But when I saw it, I'm like, wow. I picked it up. I walked around the store, looked at some other stuff, tried to find some other trade paperbacks and other comics. And I walked around the back and I looked into their storeroom. I was like looking at the storeroom, and looking at those other books going, they got any more comic books back there? And when I went up front, they had more. He said, man, we got so many books. I think he might have said 2 long boxes. They were cutting down, they got lower. Well, he said, we got 2 long boxes, still the price. And I'm like, oh man, I wish I could go back there and get them. But I was like, I got enough for now. So he said they're going to put them out soon. And usually, even if I don't go in for a week, if I don't go back for a month, even when I go back, usually they got some more stuff. Let somebody else get some stuff. Plus, I got a ton. If you've seen my videos, I've got a ton still books I got to go through and show videos of. But here's the front inside of the book. That is a really cool picture there. And it just it's the dailies. It's all the different comics strips that they printed in newspapers. Like this is 1 week, this is another week or 1 day. See, this one says, what's that say, October 27th, 1943. Then the one on the bottom says October 28th, 1943. It just goes like that through this whole book. Like this, I'd like to do a flip through of it, because it's got a lot of cool information in it. I think it's got like the first appearance of Joker too. I read it in the beginning of it. It talks about the first appearance of Joker that they printed for the dailies. So this is really nice. But if I could get another one, I'd like to be able to get another one, but they're like $30-$40 online on eBay. And I'm like, wow. So when I saw it, I said, I wasn't going to get it. I'm thinking, do I need to get this? I was like, but it was so cool. I said, no, for $10, hey, don't pass that up. And it's a heavy book. This thing, it's pretty heavy. I'm like, wow, man. So, but that's that. Hopefully I'll get to do a flip through of that eventually, because you know the other books that I'm going through now. So, and this one was cool too. This I got on a different day, and I just kept it so I could do it for this haul. This is Fantastic Four by Tom Scioli, the Grand Design book. I've seen it's already on YouTube now. Somebody's already been doing it. They've done previews for it already, or reviews of it. But I like to do one myself and just go through all of it. But this is like got 2 books in it, and a story by Jack Kirby, This Man, This Monster, in the back. Here's like the inside of it. It's just so much details. So many details. There's the inside here. And I remember when I remember when it came out, but I didn't buy it, and I haven't seen any of the single issues at Half Price Books yet. So, and they did a X-Men one as well. So, but here, as you go through it, I ain't been no more. I'm what Sue called me, the Thing. That's cool. And then it just goes through. It's really cool. It just goes through. I'd like to go through this and do a reading of it. Just read through this whole thing and read the whole story to you, so you can see what it is. Like I said, when I do these and I flip through them, hopefully I do the voices okay. And if it's real simple, I can read all through it and just do different voices, deeper or higher or lower. But just so you can have something in for background noise if you're drawing or driving in the car or something like that, so you can think and you'll hear the story and know it. But I know a comic historian, he's really good at that. So I'd like to be able to do something like that with this. But this was cool too. See, there's Mr. Fantastic. There's the Thing. Where's Sue at? See, she's got a little clear coat on there, and then the Human Torch. But this is a really cool book. So, but that's all I have. This is real simple. Like I see, it's about 12-16 minutes. I'm going to do some more videos. And you know what? I can show you something here. This. I can pause it. Prowler671 sent me some more comic books. And he sent me this. Look how cool that is. He made his own labels and everything. But I can show you this. I got to cut it open. My girlfriend wanted to cut it open. I said, no, I want to put it on my video. So let me pause it real quick and I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back. I cut it open and everything. It had to rip the thing there. It was in a box. It was really cool. So then this is a letter he wrote. Hey, Collector Dude. Hope you are doing well. I keep seeing this particular poster in the background on some of your videos. Thought you might want the matching comic to go along with it. Be safe and stay well. Mac, aka Prowler671. So that's cool. I'm gonna put it. I can put them up on I put them in bags and boards, and I tape them on the wall and everything by the rest of my artwork and everything like that. But here is this. He sent it like this. So let's open this up and see what it is. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's this. It's I'll try to pick a different angle all the time. Like if it gets too cluttered or something like that, because I got so much stuff and I want to keep adding more stuff to it. I got my books over here, comics over here and everything, but in my action figures over here, you can see them and stuff up there. But if I put too much stuff in, it'll fight with the camera on my phone. So, but look how cool that is. I don't think I have this one. I don't think I do. I don't know if it's a variant or what. I try to collect these because this was a good comic book. I don't remember if I have it, but if I do, it's cool to have a second copy of it. That's cool, isn't it? Thank you, man. Thank you, Prowler. Thank you, Prowler671. That is cool. So you can see it. Look at over here. There's the poster, and there's the comic book. And my hands over the camera. But all right, sorry. But yeah, that's cool. I like that, and just the detail in it, the colors and everything. It's just cool, and it's comical. I could see this drawn as an animated cartoon, the way that would be done. That'd be very cool. But thank you, and thank you guys, everybody. Thank you all. everybody that sends me comic books. Thank you, everybody that likes the videos and comments on the videos and everything. And it is just so cool. This community is cool. And I got a contest coming up. I've been trying to wait, and I've been getting kind of bored and everything like that with doing different things. I'm trying to just do stuff, pump stuff out, and do the previews and go through some of these books. And I've been doing my Bronze Age and what is it? Modern Age books and everything up to year 2000. But I've been kind of thinking, I got to do something. I'm trying to wait on the contest. I don't want to do it too quickly and everything. But I said, after I went to Half Price Books, I said, just come up with some ideas. I looked at different action figures. I looked at different comic books and other stuff that was out. And I saw videos and movies and everything. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to do a That's Really Cool contest. So I found 6 action figures that I'm going to give away. 3 Marvel and 3 DC. And they're going to be very cool. I'm going to do a video on it today. It's Saturday here. I was hanging out with my girlfriend. I told her I got to make a few videos. So I'm going to do a contest video. But I got to go through the previews. I'm going to do some other stuff. Stan Lee book, George Perez book, and some other things too, hopefully in another Bronze Age, Modern Age comic book video. But hopefully you enjoy those. And you've given me suggestions on other videos. I have to go through some of the other books that I wanted to go through that people suggested me to do. And I got a recent one, Spider-Man Back in Black. I have to find out either the single issues or the trade paperback. I got to get the correct one. But I like to go through that, talk about it, read it, and everything, and the version that I do, and everything about a review, and everything, and see how well it does. But I hopefully, if you have any suggestions on which one to get, the correct Back in Black trade paperback to get, I'll order that, and everything. But other than that, like I said, I'm gonna go through some other stuff and watch for the contest video coming up. I'm gonna get it posted today, and I'll have my iPad out to show you which action figures I'm going to choose. There's so many though, and I was trying to figure out, I don't want to get any that are too expensive, but there's so many cool ones. But hopefully the ones that I picked, just for now, like I said, I'm going to do other contests. I'm going to do other That's Really Cool contests in the future, but for now I picked 6, and hopefully you like them. All right, but that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Prowler671. You're very cool. You're cool. And everybody else, like I said, everybody else that watches my videos and sends me comic books, James, and this is just fun. I'm having a good time, and I hope you guys see that, and I hope you guys have a good time watching my videos. I try to make them fun and just something just to have some escape time and get some entertainment. But you guys have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.